Who could forget when Tyson Fury, Saul Canelo, Roy Jones.
This bout is scheduled for 8.
Not too many. What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Got out of the way of that right hook. Beautiful counter punch. Insane action. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Hey, those punches add up. The right hook misses. They exchange punches. Which fighter will say no mas? The perfect counter lands. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Every second.
Here we go for round 2. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Good counter punch. There's a counter shot. That hook just can't find the target. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. And he scores with the counter. That uppercut misses. Punch, counter punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes. On to the third. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Fantastic punch. Good defense there to stop that hook. Good one. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
How about that time counter shot? The stamina is off the charts. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Oh, and this is really going to rub him the wrong way. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
Not caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Perfect counter shot. Oh, a little rope-a-dope here. That one will count. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. He is down big time. Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. After that last round, something has got to change.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Oh my word, down goes RJJ. Let's see that again.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
That counter punch caught him clean. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me your ball.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Got to waste time. Get a step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Both men promised to knock their opponent down. Here's the bell to start round 6. Who do you think's got more in the tank, Johnny, as both fighters went to the canvas last round?
One fighter got knocked down earlier, got back up again to knock him down. How are they going to walk back out of this into the next round?
Oh, and now they're just rubbing it in. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
So he's going to taunt here. I don't know if that's the wisest strategy. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Looks like he's going to try and bait his opponent here. Just misses with that uppercut. It's nothing but air on that left uppercut. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round.
Don't worry about it.
And there's the bell for round 7. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can,
Pensacola's finest is down. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
a shot from the gods took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can you continue?
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
The corner needs to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Catch and shoot. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
The straight right just misses. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure. There's the bell to start round 8. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
And now they're trying to get into their opponent's head. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far? Oh, wait a minute! Oh, my word! Canelo just got clipped! Good job trying to back out of trouble.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it.
What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
I need...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and